Hachette Audio presents The Tao of Alibaba, Inside the Chinese Digital Giant That is Changing the World. Written by Brian A. Wong. Read by Brian Nishii. Introduction. From the time that I began writing this book 2 years ago up till its completion, the world has changed in ways we never imagined. The global pandemic has incurred psychological and physiological trauma upon the world that will last a lifetime. Climate change has become undeniable as breaking news stories on unprecedented cyclone bombs and shocking melting polar ice caps have become regular news stories. The war in Ukraine and U.S.-China relations have exposed geopolitical fault lines, reigniting concerns of a new Cold War. In short, a myriad of existential crises are now facing not just one or a few countries, but all of humanity. Jack Ma, Alibaba's founder, constantly reminded us, "Where most people complain is where the opportunity is, and where there is trouble, there is opportunity." If that's the case, then one could say that today there is a massive opportunity before all of us. And what it requires is a major mindset shift in thinking about how we can solve these existential crises using the tools at our disposal. In writing this book, I set out to make the case that today's unique technological era offers us the potential to become part of the solution to many of today's global problems, and that the ethos Alibaba has developed and shared is the roadmap. Seeing is believing, and Alibaba has shown time after time how it can be done. This is a book about a company, Alibaba, that not just shaped a huge industry, e-commerce, but also impacted an entire country, China, on its digital journey that began with few, if any, of the attributes most say are necessary for a typical successful startup. What it did have was Jack Ma, an unconventional, visionary entrepreneur who has described his unlikely path as being like a blind man riding on the back of a blind tiger. Asked once during a conference at Harvard about the secret to Alibaba's spectacular rise to dominance, Jack, who loves to sound
Sample complete. Ready to continue?